Good morning to all. Hope you all are doing very well at home. Moreover, you are quite comfortable with the video lectures what we are sending to you, and it is quite clear to you. Okay. So let us begin ourselves with a new topic, new chapter today. That is chapter number 13 of geography. That is India's location, geological structure, and the physiography. So today we are going to begin ourselves with the location of our country. That is location of India. But before that, we are going to talk about one of the most important feature of our country. So what is the feature of our country? There are a number of features we are having of our country or for our country. फीचर्स के बारे में जब हम बात करते हैं तो इट इज द आइडेंटिटी ऑफ आवर कंट्री, सम ऑफ द कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स व्हिच वी आर शेयरिंग, राइट? सो व्हेन वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द कल्चर, you people are very well aware that in our country we are having number of religion which they are living together without any kind of problem amongst themselves. Okay, that means we can say that number of religion we are living in a harmony and happily in our country. So in civics also we have learned that India is the combination of the culture. Now from where we are all having this particular right, or why we are not forced to have different instead of following different religion, we should have only one religion like number of countries we have. For example, suppose if I am talking about the Pakistan, we are having only Muslim or Islamic religion which they are following. Suppose if I am talking about the America, then we are having a Christianity as a uniform religion. But instead of that, if we are talking about India, then we are not having any official religion. We are free to follow the religion in which we have taken the birth. That means हम जहाँ पे जिस religion में हमारा born हुआ है उसी religion को हमको follow करना है, उसी culture को हमको आगे बढ़ाना है. So this is the freedom which we have received because of our particular fundamental rights, and that particular fundamental right, that is right to follow religion and culture. There is no one legally can force us to follow any particular religion, like as I spoke in the example previously, like America or Pakistan. They are having uniform religion which we call it as either Islam or Christianity. But here we are having confluence, I mean cultural confluence, yani combination of the culture, and we all definitely enjoy various types of culture by adopting each other or by celebrating each other's culture. Hope this particular topic is very clear and you have understood the meaning of this word confluence. Confluence, that is a combination of various culture. I hope it is clear. Now after that we are going to talk about the most important thing, that is about the location of our country, right? So you are able to see I have drawn a globe on the I'm sorry, it is a globe of the earth. Now I have used three different color chalks here. You are able to see yellow colored one, then you are having white and the orange color. Now as you have studied in the previous class, you are supposed to talk, or we are supposed to identify three latitudes. Now when we are talking about the latitudes, now you are able to see number of lines which I have drawn on the globe. So do you find this lines in reality? This particular topic already you have learned in 8th grade as well. Okay, so these are totally imaginary lines. ये लाइन अगर आप अर्थ पे फाइंड आउट करने जाओगे तो आपको कहीं पे भी मिलने वाली नहीं है. For locating, for identifying the location of any particular place, for identifying climatic zone, as you all have studied in grade 8, you have to recall all these things. अगर याद नहीं है तो प्लीज याद करो. ये सारे के सारे लेटिट्यूड एंड लॉन्गिट्यूड्स आते हैं. ओके, सो लेट अस स्टार्ट अगेन. लेट अस रिवाइज दिस पर्टिकुलर थिंग इन अ वेरी शॉर्ट. वी आर हैविंग वन हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन. In the same manner we are having one vertical line. Okay, when we are talking about the horizontal line, it is known as the equator. This horizontal line is located exactly on the center of the earth and it makes two parts of the earth. This particular portion we call it as the northern hemisphere, and this particular portion, the line below the equator, we call it as the southern hemisphere. I hope it is clear. Okay, after that you are able to see one and two more lines. 1 and 2. Same way, below the equator we are having 1 and 2 more lines. Now what does this 2 lines stands for? So when we are talking about this line which is cutted, okay, dotted line, so that is known as the Tropic of Cancer, and this is Tropic of Capricorn. I am repeating, when we are having the horizontal line which makes two parts of the earth, it makes northern hemisphere, and the below portion we call it as the southern hemisphere. Apart from this, we are having dotted line above the equator which we call it as the Tropic of Cancer, and below we are having the same line which we call it as the Tropic of Capricorn. Okay. Apart from this, we are having one more line. Okay, one more dark circle. Okay, so these lines are also known as the Arctic Circle and Antarctic Circle. Okay, so the line which is located above equator, it is known as a Arctic Circle. And the line which is in the southern hemisphere below the equator, we call it as the Antarctic Circle. So these are three most important. Actually, it is not three, but 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are all most important latitudes we are having on the globe of the earth. Now, you will have this question that why we should have these lines on the globe. Okay, so when we are talking about the lines on the globe of the earth, we can say that it is quite useful for the climatic zone. Okay, already you have learned about this thing in the previous class. After that, we are having the way we are having horizontal lines, in the same way we do have vertical lines. Okay, so combination of these lines, you are able to see this grids. I mean, you are able to see this particular portion which is having checks, a combination of lines. Okay, in this manner. So this particular portion we call it as the grid. We call it as the grid. This particular portion, the same thing you will be able to identify on the globe, right? So this is what we call it as the grid. Now, why should we have this particular latitudes as I asked you previously? So when we are talking about this particular latitudes, we are having numbers which is given. Okay, so equator is located at the 0 degree. If you are talking about the Tropic of Cancer, it is 23.5. Okay, if you are talking about the Arctic Circle, it is 66.5. Either you can see it as a 66.5 or it can be seen as a 66.5 degree. Is that clear to you? Again, when we are coming to the top and the bottom of the globe of the earth, they are 0 degree because they are again the beginning and the ending portion at the northern point, northern hemisphere, and towards the southern hemisphere. So which I have used or which I have shown with the white color chalk. Now we are going to have this question that why should we have this degrees or why should we have this numbers? So for location of any particular place on the globe of the earth, it is the most important thing. Why? You are going to have the question. We are having such a vast area on the earth, so it is going to be quite difficult. आपको जब मेरे को एड्रेस बताना है, आपका खुद का घर का एड्रेस अगर मेरे को आपको बताना है, तो बड़ा obvious I have to tell you that you are supposed to go in the east direction, then you move towards the east or west direction, then you go a little straight and then turn. So in that manner, when we are saying, so in the same manner when we are supposed to identify any particular country, we need numbers. Okay. This particular grids which I am circling, each grid have been given the numbers and which is quite helpful for location of any particular country. So I hope this is very clear to you. Why should we have this latitudes on the globe and why should we have the lines on the globe, that we call it as the grid. I hope it is very clear. I am repeating the diagram again. This is one of the most important diagram which you are supposed to keep it in your mind. See, let us begin from the equator. We are having two most important lines on the globe. One is a horizontal line, one is a vertical line. horizontal lines make line makes two parts of the globe. One we call it as the northern hemisphere. Second one we are having, which we call it as the southern hemisphere. Apart from this, we are having one more line, that is Tropic of Cancer towards the northern hemisphere, and we are having Tropic of Capricorn towards the southern hemisphere. If we will move further, थोड़ा सा और ऊपर जाएंगे, then we are going to have Arctic Circle, which is located at 66.5 or 66.5 degree. In the same manner, we have Antarctic Circle, which is located in the southern hemisphere. Same way, it is located at a 66.5 or 66.5 degree. I hope it is clear to you. After learning about this particular latitudes, we are supposed to talk about the grid. Now, what is the meaning of grid? The combination of horizontal and vertical line together, we call it as a grid. After that, why should we have all these things? You are able to see I have marked this particular portion and I have circled this particular grids, right? So this grids have been given the degrees or the numbers, which is very much helpful for location of any particular place. So according to that, our country, where is it located? So it extends geographically. India lies in the northern hemisphere. That means kahan par hai? Somewhere here. Okay. I am talking about the location of our country. So it is lying somewhere here. That is near the equator. Okay. I have darkened that, so it will be very easy to identify you. Okay. It extends up to the southern part of Asian continent. That means I hope you remember that our country is located in the Asian continent. Okay. The span of mainland of India from 8.4 degree to 37.6 degree north latitude, and from 68.7 to 97.25 east longitude. So what this particular numbers are saying, I will show you in the map as well, or in the globe as well. In the picture you will be able to see. So this particular thing we are able to see. This is a particular portion of our country. Okay, approximate diagram I have drawn. So this is the India, right? Approximate number I have shown here, so that you will be able to have an idea that how to locate our country and how to use this grid for identifying and for locating our country. I hope it is clear. The Tropic of Cancer, which is located in the north, as I have shown you here, that is 23.5. Tropic of Cancer, which is located in the located at 23.5 north latitude, divides the country into two parts, passes almost through the middle of India. Here we are not supposed to talk about any other country, but here we are talking about this particular line, that is Tropic of Cancer, which is exactly passing through the middle of our country. Okay. In its northern part is spread more in the east-west direction. The Great Plains of Himalayas mountain system are located in this part. The area up to the south to Tropic of Cancer has triangular shape and tapers towards the south. Tapers, that means uneven land. Okay, uneven land as well as particular water bodies. So this is the triangular shape which I wanted to show, and this particular portion is going to have a kind of a mountainous area. So this is approximate and rough diagram or rough outline of map. Okay. Tropic of Cancer has triangular shape and tapers towards the south. So this is basically a part of Peninsular Plateau. It includes eastern coastal plain and narrow western coastal plain. So I hope you have understood how to identify or how to locate our country.